What is up, enthusiasts? It is Cedar Flags here, and welcome back to another one of my videos. So today we are going to be going back to Cedar Point to talk about the one and the only Top Thrill 2. The other day, a major milestone was completed on the ride. I know I have a lot of introductions for videos, but honestly, I really just want to get into the story. Talk about Top Thrill 2 Spike and what is new to the ride. This is Cedar Flags, and today we are going to be talking about Top Thrill 2 and its early December construction update. Alright, so before we get into the actual elephant in the room, we first want to talk about a few changes that have happened since I last talked about Top Thrill 2. And to say the least, there really isn't too much, but there have been a few notable add-ons. There's now a switch track, the station's complete, and the Midway looks like it is nowhere near done. We have two major new updates coming from this past week. One, the trains have been added onto the track. Now, Tony Clark says that they are going to change a little bit of the assembly in the upcoming months, but for now they are putting the trains on, and let me say, it is absolutely beautiful. I mean, these trains are so sleek and absolutely look incredible, especially with the fit of this ride. But of course, that is not what we were here to discuss. We are here to talk about the massive spike that is now found at this park. From the beginning, it was hard to imagine what this would look like, because looking at Top Thrill Dragster most of my life, it's just there. It's by far the tallest structure at the park, and I couldn't imagine anything as tall as it, or nearly as tall as it, being anywhere near it. But now seeing these two massive 420-foot structures at Cedar Point, it really makes a change to the skyline, and I think it is a change for the better. Something that I noticed is that it really makes everything around the structure look a lot smaller than it used to. Look at Rougarou, Power Tower, even Iron Dragon. All three of these structures look so small now. And if you don't know, Power Tower is 300 feet tall. If you have a structure that's 300 feet tall, and it looks small compared to other rides at the park, well, you know that's a massive park. This is easily one of the biggest changes to the Cedar Point skyline in a very, very long time. In recent years, we had rides like Valraven and Steel Vengeance take place, but nothing this tall. Funny enough, they put a Christmas tree on top of the ride to celebrate the holiday season. So, since we've gotten over that, let's talk about some of my recent thoughts and predictions on this ride and its opening. First off, I want to talk about the Midway. Now, let me just say that it looks really nice in the renderings, but what do we have that we will not see until summer? Well, I think that this entire Midway from Power Tower all the way to maybe even Magnum will be completely changed. It will look a lot more up to date, and especially knowing the news that Power Tower will be repainted, I could see this area looking completely different from what it used to. I would love to see Corkscrew get a few upgrades, maybe an updated entrance, but nonetheless, this ride is beautiful regardless. I truly think that the queue, the Midway, and the surrounding rides will look completely different, and will look great for the ultra-modern look that Cedar Fair was going for. Another question that's been passed around is when will they be complete? Now, we all know that they have been saying summer of 2024, but a lot of people were shocked on how early this spike was completed. And let me just say, they definitely did this on purpose. Winters near Lake Erie are cold and windy. I say that because you wouldn't want to be working over 400 feet in the air with winter wind chills near Lake Erie. It's not going to be fun. So my answer for when will they start testing, when will this be complete, when will it be ready for opening, I think that honestly just depends on the winter. Now, I want to go to an interesting part of this video that I wouldn't have added if Six Flags didn't step into Cedar Fair's equation. As you probably know by now, Six Flags and Cedar Fair are one company now. So my question is, will this impact the future of Six Flags decisions? So look at some of their roller coasters that have a hydraulic launch. You have King Ka, but then looking at a pneumatic launch, you also have Max Force. Could they in the future use Zamperla to transform these rides if they end up being less reliable? I thought of that as a decent idea, though Top Thrill Dragster saw a lot more problems than those two ever did, so I'm still a little lenient on that. Another question is, could we see more Lightning models in general in the Six Flags chain? I would love to see an original Zamperla Lightning at one of these parks. Zamperla has been advertising a lot of their custom models recently, so why wouldn't you want to buy one of these if you're already working with Top Thrill 2? If this is a success, well, I could easily see more of these being built. Before I wrap up this video, I do want to give a few final thoughts. This will definitely be a different experience than Top Thrill Dragster. Now, a lot of people are comparing it, but at the end of the day, it is going to be completely different. Dragster had a single crazy launch. This launch was extremely forceful and one of the biggest rushes of adrenaline that you could ever get on a roller coaster. Though Top Thrill 2 isn't going to have that same push, this ride is going to have a much longer layout and, of course, a backwards section. This backwards section, along with the 2 extra push launches, definitely makes this ride a lot longer and a lot more complete. So it really is up to the rider, and I really think when this ride opens, it is going to be a very mixed bag. And of course, we will see how this thing runs once it opens. Anyways, let me know what you think about this, let me know what you think about Top Thrill 2 in general, and let me know in the comments below if you are planning on riding this next year. If you enjoyed the video, check out some links in the description, and like and subscribe. Anyways, until next time, this is Cedar Flags, and I'll see you all later.